remember meeting Bill 21 years ago, well actually 30 years ago. I was the instructor at the New York Chiropractic College, and I heard this fellow, Dr. Bahan, was coming to campus to speak. And I had heard of the Bahan family and the legendary practice they had up in Derry, New Hampshire. So out of curiosity, I went to hear what he had to say. And when I think back, I can honestly say that Bill was probably one of the most pivotal people I've ever met in my entire life. A pivotal person is someone whom you meet, and after you meet them, your life is forever changed. The course and destiny of your life is irresistibly and irrevocably changed. And that was my experience with Bill. I sat in a room of 200 people, and when we got finished, there was only Bill and I in my consciousness who were still present, although the people were there. As the lecture went on, I literally started to cry. For I had finally found someone who embodied everything I was looking for in my entire life. And the thing that I remember most about Bill was his sense of destiny, his sense of commission, his sense of his largeness of purpose. And he had a great sense of humor as well, and his compassion and concern for the individual. Bill was the most encompassing person I ever met. He remembered everybody's name. If he met you once and he met you three months later, he'd remember your name. And that made people feel special. And Bill saw everyone as being special. So having met Bill literally changed the course and direction of the rest of my life. And I would say thank you, Bill, for waking me up to the truth of myself, having met you.
I came from a chiropractic family. I remember back in the 30s when I was a kid, my family used to leave to go to Parma. At their annual lyceum, they'd have a big sign on the back of their car, "We're on our way to CBJ." We took that right across the country. And I never had any idea of being anything else but a chiropractor. At a young age, 12, 13, I had a realization that this is what I needed to do. And consequently, I never deviated from that particular desire. I had this tremendous desire, and as a kid I went out to Parma, and they had to hold me by the seat of the pants to give me my diploma. I wanted to get out, get going, get serving. One needs to have a sense of destiny. If you haven't got a sense of destiny, you're kaput. You've got to have a sense of destiny. If you look at anyone who has offered something of real creativity on earth, this is what they've had. A sense of destiny. The whole world depends upon me. And I went into a little New Hampshire town, about 8,000 people. I went into a little New Hampshire town with a big vision, by the way. And I found that within a year, I had thousands of people at my door. Thousands. I had a traffic cop. He used to do traffic in front of my office, bringing people in. One day I received all at once 80 new patients. 2 Greyhound buses pulled up to my office. I've never had any fees on my services. You can't buy what I'm offering. Couldn't buy it. If you could buy what I'm offering, John D. Rockefeller would still be living. Can't buy it.
Bill
Bill had a presence of passion, which would be an understatement to make. And anyone who was in his presence felt the essence and the inspiration of being who you are. You knew where he stood, and you knew what his interest was. And his interest was you as a person. He had a great sense of humor and a laughter that was contagious. And he inspired, as I say, people not to be like him, but to be who you are as a person. Because we are all unique and different, and he espoused that so many times. One Bill Bahan was more than enough. We need you, and you to continue the true healing of consciousness. You are a divine being, and you have, I could just hear him saying it with laughter and humor, and you have a body and mind and heart connection, they call it these days, to express who you are and the joy of expressing who you are. To say he leaves a legacy would be a mild way of putting it. He lives in the memory of many people, and well, I could go on more and more. He was a friend, and I miss him terribly, to say the least. But yet his spirit lives, and his commission definitely was a life of service. I never seen him missing words or didn't know what to do when he met people. The magic was always there because of his love for life and his love for people.
Just imagine the potential of the influence of one individual giving spiritual expression, truly. The first step before one can be a person of influence, of true influence, creative influence, the first step is to acknowledge the Lord.
Bill was full of life. He loved to share life with everyone and anyone. He was always on, shall we say. We shared our work together, which was spreading the word of life throughout the world. We had the honor and privilege of traveling all over North America. We traveled to various colleges, chiropractic colleges, all kinds of colleges. Anywhere there was anyone who would listen, we'd be there. One of the things I always appreciated was Bill's sense of humor. What was more important than laughing and living and loving together? And we loved to be with each other. And we loved to share life. And we loved to share the laughter of life with all those who came in contact with us. He loved meeting people. I think always welcoming, inviting anyone and everyone to come to life, express life, be who you are. Bill had the magnificent way of exemplifying the simple truth of life and love. And he was a magnet. He was a magnet to all kinds. Even though Bill's been gone now, lo, these many years. So what? I am so thankful for what he taught me. He taught me that was the truth of myself and how to express the truth of myself, regardless of the situations. What a great privilege and honor.
And I found in my own service, this is something I wasn't prepared in chiropractic for. They just prepared me to approach the vertebral subluxation and remove it, and I became an expert at that. I had tremendous results doing that. But there was M-O-R-E. There was more. But I didn't find anyone around who knew the more. So I had to do something of my own. I accepted the challenge to begin to find out how I could remove interferences in the total person, not just at the physical level, but at all levels. When we begin to harmonize with life because we love, people say, I love to live. Well, if you love to live, express the qualities of life. Let us live. And if we're really doing it, then our living will begin to be an inspiration for others, so that they too can begin to live. We were created on earth to live. And in order to live, there must be life. And if there is to be life on earth, you and I must express it.
There was no question in my mind that Bill was one of the most significant individuals in my life, who helped me to understand that which is in me, which was the same that was in him, which was an enthusiasm, a compassion, a desire, and an overall love for life. I know that my mission is to direct people to the realization that life and healing come from within, and ultimately that the promotion and maintenance of health is superior to the treatment of disease. This is a mission statement that was quoted and stated by Bill many years ago, which significantly made an impact on me, which has created a context in regards to the work that I have done over the last 24 years. I have a wellness facility that was made in his vision, and in turn, which has become my vision. For those of us who have known him, his smile was contagious, as was his ability to transform an audience, to bring us with him as he traversed the beauty and wonder of the creative process. He was a marvelous person to know, a mentor that I will always remember, and a significant figure in my life. Thank you, Bill. Your life has meant much to me and has meant much to many.
If I could spend my life in awe of everything I ever saw, you'd be
not like it? I like peace. I like all those things that are nice. Now here's my capacities here. My capacity saying, I like those, do you? Okay, you're gonna get them. And you express that through them.
So this is where I long to be, from now until eternity, a shepherd of the soul to me, and I'll be the lamb. I will be the lamb.
We can serve anyone anywhere, right? And we delight in variety, actually. We delight in meeting people in various situations and using our wisdom and our ingenuity to find ways and means to get this person who's stuck, to get them moving, so that they may come to the point where they have the experience of life, and life more abundantly. So I've delighted in what time I've been here to share this time with you, and I'm thankful for you, for your desire to, first of all, follow that compulsion that brought you here, that we may in oneness stand in the hub, and we may take this world in which we live and do with it what should be done with it. Let it be a place of life, a place of joy, so that this sad commentary that we see on earth may finally be resolved, because you and I have a hand in right identity in resolving it. So, God bless you all.